Who do we blame for the enormous rise in prices when it comes to graphics cards? Is it the evil companies that want to hurt innocent gamers and have no regard for the people that made them? Well, no. It's you. It's your fault. But, oh no, the evil companies, they will do anything to squeeze out the last cent out of us, the poor consumers. You might say, and you would partially be right, but they wouldn't be able to do this without you. You all gave in to this evil tech FOMO. Tech side of YouTube goes insane every single day due to some tech news or a fault spotted in the new tech, and there's hundreds of tech YouTubers and reviewers who effectively support and elevate that FOMO shit to another level, which adds to the confusion. Yeah, they're all complicit in this, and they might as well work for Nvidia at this point, and AMD and Asus, but you know, I have nothing against those people or channels. I actively watch them and like them, but let's call a spade a spade. They're all complaining about the prices but won't stop with the reviews of the products because it's their bread and butter. They could probably do hundreds of videos on how the 5090 is too expensive, not available, how it's fucking melting, or how the 5080 has shit performance compared to 4080 Super and is a really bad value, but it doesn't matter since you can't buy it anyway. And they're so timid, so passionless, kind of tech bureaucrats. That's what most of them at this point sound like, sadly. It's not something to be mad about, really, because it's all part of this carefully crafted Orwellian ecosystem of extinguished hopes and dreams we've all been drawn into and conditioned to accept. And it's across the board, not just tech, not by a long shot. I gotta feed my family somehow. Oh, come on. We know you're starstruck the second someone from Nvidia or AMD actually talks to you personally or lets you in their booth on one of the fairs. You'll love this. And that's just scratching the surface of tech YouTubers being little bitches, especially the smaller ones. A good example is motherboard overviews types of video, which will persuade you to buy an absolute shit product because they were sent one for free. And they don't even have the decency to do a real review. They just show you how nice it looks and what the features are. And you can see that on any retailer's page. Yeah, testing shit is hard. Not only do you live this BS, but you're actively contributing to its narrative. Who gives a flying fuck about the graphics card that we can't or won't buy? Really? Whether it's fucking money or the fact that it's not available, you shouldn't give a fuck. And the reviewers should just say, nope, nah, fuck this, not reviewing the shit anymore until the prices come down. Someone should advocate for the consumers, and no one is. They're all full of shit. They're all hypocritical. All of them. I'm advocating for the consumer. No, you're fucking not. You're still getting paid. Not only do they review each and every free card they receive, they do tens of follow-up videos on them. Views aren't gonna view themselves, right? Whatever the reason for perpetuating this bullshit is. And it's probably, if I don't do it, someone else will, which is a narrative of every person complicit in some bad retarded shit throughout history. They are complicit. Their quiet bitching about the prices for generations now just adds to the picture of complicity. They're all but whispering about how the situation's bad. You think I'm too radical on this? You don't think asking for $1,000 for a mid graphics card is radical? It's just a fucking graphics card, nothing else. At this point, I'm not sure if you're extremely spoiled or just so cornered life-wise to see this as a relevant thing in your life to a point where you're ready to suck that massive, mandingo, corporate dick to get a slightly higher resolution or have that little number in the corner go up a bit. Is it that important? Is it really all you have? I started hating the term PC enthusiast. I'm an enthusiast. Look at the channel name. But that doesn't mean I have to be this spineless amoeba-like blob, sucking the appendage of every tech corporation possible. I've been a gamer for decades. I love building PCs and gaming. I do all of my work on a PC. Now tell me, how does the enthusiast brag of a product equate to I'm too fucking stupid to see that I have no gains from this product, but I'll spend all of my hard-earned money on a piece of gear that's actually inconsequential to my life? So I can say that I game in native 4K to a different group of incels on some fucking forum online? Is that what an enthusiast means in 2025? Nvidia is a greedy piece of shit corporation that never cared about the consumer. They were just smart about it. If they could have switched to some industrial AI shit a decade ago, they would have. Spare me that, they built their company on our back, whiny bullshit. They got you a product, you got to game. It was a transaction. And sometimes, during some generations, it was a good one. And sometimes it sucked balls. And then you wait to buy something that actually has value. You know all the numbers, you saw all the comparisons, you literally have all the data. Now just stop engaging. If you're not a professional needing the 5090 for work, or a gamer who happened to buy one at MSRP, you have no reason to watch any of the videos featuring that shit. They're melting. Good! Fuck them! As for the 5080, I watched 3 reviews and that was enough for me to know that that's an $800 card. Do you see how sick the pricings are and how they manage to convince you that $800 is not a huge amount of money? You can build a whole ass PC for $800 and it's gonna be a 1440p beast of a gaming machine. If you invest some thought and some time into it. Yeah, the GPU is gonna have to be secondhand, maybe the CPU, but it's fucking doable. What about designating yourself as a gamer is so appealing to you that you have to eat up that marketing? I fucking hate that shit. All of the products, not just the graphics cards, are marketed towards characterless dipshits. Gamer this, gamer that, RGB slogans and logos on motherboards, cases, power supplies, memory, cables. Really? Is that what gamers actually want and need? Don't we just need to game within our wanted performance range? Wasn't that the goal when we built our PCs? I can't tell you to stop this, because you won't. I've bought from and sold enough PC parts to this generation of gamers to see what sad little fucked up insilly ghouls they are. And I know that this PC parts economy lies on their backs. The backs of people incapable of critical thinking, having a normal conversation, or talking to an actual live person. You think that's offensive? Is it really offensive if it's the truth? I'm sorry you are the way you are, not just because it's a sad fucking existence, but because you're ruining it for the rest of us. No, it's not normal paying over $500 for a mid-range card. No, it's not normal paying over $1,000 for a higher-end gaming card. No, it's not normal paying over $1,500 for a high-end productivity card. They made you believe it's normal because you do not read, because you don't know how the conditioning works, because you're maybe just plain stupid and obedient, and just a little bit bitchy because you feel something isn't right, but you're still buying and buying and buying, and you won't stop. Is that enthusiasm or plain stupidity? That's the state of the world today. Stupidity prevails. It won. It seems like it won. Because you can't understand that if we all cut our engagement, they would have to cut the prices. And that's the truth of it. It's that simple. So who's to blame? That's right. You know the answer. And P.S. AMD. You know they're gonna f this up. Anything over $550 for the 9070 XT and you just don't buy.